Hello everybody, it's me, it's Farham, and we are here with some Halls of Torment. And today we are going to be doing a rather silly build showcase of what you can do when you use a lot of shards to pump one particular stat to do one particular thing. Let's have a little look at what we're going to be doing today. We're actually going to be playing on the Sorceress base class, so one I've not actually done in Torment 20 plus yet, but we will do it today. We were going in with 811 shards. We get some more shards from it. We've gone for 500% force, 100% crit chance, and some in damage. Any more force just felt gratuitous, so I felt like some crit chance and damage would probably be good. And it is, right? This is about the... Take this much force, then you need to scale up other things, and all the damage numbers get very silly. But anyway, we're going to see that. We're going to see that today. For our items, we have got the War Chief's Visor for extra force. The Duelist Spark for damage, but we are hoping to swap that out for something else. The Copper Ring for crit bonus, the Wooden Ring for crit chance. We'd actually like to get the Duelist Spark that gives crit bonus and crit chance, which we will hopefully get in the run. The Plated Boots for some basic defenses. The Fire and Plate for some basic defenses. Again, we're not taking the Physical Blast one. The other one does give us extra force and extra damage, but just how much uptime we get from that is debatable, and the percentage increase compared to what we're going to have on those stats is negligible. However, I don't like taking the Physical Blast because I think it ruins the aesthetic at the end. And so we're just not taking it here. And then the Bloodstained Wrappings, because we need to stay alive. So Force has an interesting interaction with the Sorceress's main ability in the effect that it increases the amount of enemies it hits. It normally hits 3, but with 500% Force, well, you can tell that would go to 15, but there's also other multipliers going on. So that number gets quite big quite quickly, allowing us to really pump the Bloodstained Wrappings in a way I've not seen with other characters. But anyway, that's the item setup. We're going to go into the Haunted Caverns because it's a showcase of how much damage we can do, and the Haunted Caverns has the most enemies for the most damage for us to do damage to. That's good English there, sir. Thank you. And this is what we've got for our artifacts. So we're running pretty normally. We're not using anything particularly scary. We've got the Idol of Hunger, which is going to reduce our healing from our gloves by 50%. And yeah, pretty standard set of artifacts. We haven't got any of the really gnarly stuff going on, so we're not going to be running with Fragile or Slow. We're going to be able to pick our items and abilities because this is a showcase of ability build. And yeah, let's get into this run. So we're very much a glass cannon at the start, but we're going to get hold of our big swinging balls and we are just going to start dodging. We do quite a lot of damage. We have quite a lot of chaining. I'll quickly show you those stats as soon as I've made sure I'm not about to immediately die. We do need to dodge pretty much everything. That was not a good start. We can get rid of the base movement speed. We want force. That's our multiplier. Right, one sec. Oh, right, there we go. Got it. Ready start. So we are looking to get lots of force. That 500% force gives us a multiplier on these Morning Stars, duration as well, and piercing, and they start to do a lot of damage. As well as for the start, it could check our Chain Lightning. We get 21 chains on our Chain Lightning, so this is why we're going for the full force build. We want to go for things like defense. We can get rid of regeneration. We can also get rid of... We can keep the health around. It does give you a little bit of cushion if you want. We're going to play it ruthless and we're going to get rid of it. We don't want to see it again. We'll grab some area though. We want bigger balls. Oh, that was probably should have taken that health. Right. We're never going to want that melee, the range. We want the attack speed and crit chance. That's why we've taken the swordsman trait. So we'll get rid of that range. On this one, it actually just doesn't matter what we take. We really don't care about our main weapon. It's pointless. We'll just grab the block strength for some extra defense and some defense for some extra defense. From this one, we want the regeneration and defense for sure. We'll get rid of one of these and yeah, we'll take some more force. Keep dodging. Health is not in a stable state yet, not until we get these to level 3 really, then we can start healing ourselves quite well. We're going to drink wine. I want to start getting some abilities. In fact, that base force said how important it is to level up the Morning Star, and I wasn't lying. Regeneration and defense, we wait for that. Let's grab some pickup range, help us get some more experience a bit faster. We've got a fairly chunky heal coming in at the moment, but I think we'll still take a big old hit. Take that heal. We just took the heal. Don't know what we got hit by. We're on fire. Oh no. Got to keep dodging. Keep chipping away. Alright, let's just take one of these. We'll take the Force Multi-Strike. Right, regeneration and defense. It's the defense we're after. We do need a little bit. Attack speed and crit chance, perfect. It affects the melee spiky balls. They're both melee and projectile. So, kind of messes them up for both ethereal shifts, but that's okay. We'll fix that up later. Yep, all of these things are fine. Just grab some more levels. We're about to get level 15. Oh, defense and block strength, excellent. You can see we're starting to look at quite such bad shape, and that's because of how many times the chain lightning's hitting things. It's really giving us some solid defense there. We're going to take some more defense though. And getting ourselves stable so that we've got all of our rerolls later. Revives later is important because we might sacrifice ourselves to get absolutely crazy damage numbers, depending on how it goes with the heads. Which depends a little bit on the items we get, but we won't be picking those up until we're about level 70. Because it does seem to actually make a difference on the number of purples you get. So kudos to Flavor Acid for calling that one out. I've done a bit of testing with it and I'm confident it makes a difference actually. We're going to try not to pick up any books or anything, save those for later. Crit bonus is fine. Got 100% crit chance, more than, so it just works out to be lots of percentage of damage. Scaling up our damage through loads and loads of different multipliers here. We're going to end up with some very silly damage. We want as much base force as we can get. Our biggest multiplier is coming from the force for sure. A bit more block strength is fine. You can actually get rid of the block strength if you're feeling particularly brave. But I find it does help later on, just with keeping stable a little bit earlier. You can get stable after about 6 minutes. So it really comes down to how much you're hitting with these balls, which is how fast you level them up. And I've skipped a couple of upgrades, but again, prioritizing a little bit of defense. I don't want to get one shot by things. And keep dodging for a little while, a little bit of time, right? We can just make them into a nice circle. We can slap our balls around on, and that's really what we want to do for now. Chipping away, grabbing that experience, make sure the heads don't touch us. Try not to walk in shit we don't need to walk in. More regen and defense, good. Base defense. Our base defense should be getting, yeah, reasonably high. We'll end up with about 85-90% reduction with full stacks of the plate. Try not to get hit. Very much, I might have to start re-rolling for all upgrades now. Soon. So you really need those spike chains to come online. When you need them. About this wave when things start getting a bit hairy. Okay. So we're probably going to pin... We won't pin the... You want to use your Potion of Memories on these, but I'm dubious about what's best. I'm definitely going to tincture one of these base range and angle sizes. But the base damage is also very good, and the 10% damage is good. All of these are good, but that's a lot of memories to use at level 3. You definitely want them all. You definitely want 3 for level 10 on the on the Morning Star. But we will memories 1. Now we get a choice: multi-strike. Memories are multi-strike as well. And then we'll tincture the base range and angle size, and then we can actually grab a book and get the chains doing damage, which is going to get us a lot more glove procs. You should see those gloves going flying up a lot faster now as the chains hit everything. And then we'll get some base multi-strike. The other tinctures will be going on things to increase damage, I think, on the level 10 bracket, but we'll confirm that as we get there, and we'll take the base damage as well. We're going all in on the Morning Star. It's pretty good. We're not invincible though, so we are killing a lot more stuff. You can see there's a lot of ghosts appearing and chasing us now. We need a bit more base defense for sure. Those multipliers going up, it actually counts for a little bit more, and at this amount of base defense that we've got, it will count for quite a lot. We're going to take that base force. Quite like the attack speed as well, but the force multiplier with the 500% from our shards really can't be ignored. We might tincture an attack speed later on. Level 10. We'll check out the stats and see what looks good. We've got 170 heal just waiting for us now. And the more damage we do, the more force we get from our War Chief's visor. And eventually that will be force, well, hopefully that will be force and damage. A little way off from picking up our items yet. And I don't think there's actually any on the floor yet. Yep, attack speed. Hopefully we get enough items. I often wonder if turning down the ability drop chance would result in just more item drop chance, or if you just get more gold. We should test that at some time. Grab some more pickup range. There's plenty of XP probably sitting in the middle of those heads now with these spike chains going off. And we're full health. Up to full health. I don't think we've been there for a while. And that's the power of the spiked chains. Regen and defense. We should be up to, yep, 87% damage reduction. So we get up to about 85-90%. Which is plenty when you've got healing like this. Damage related healing. We're going to wait for the... Or still, do we want to... Oblivion Lightning Affinity, it's just a waste of points. We want to get Transfixion a bit later. I don't think the spark damage is so low, taking that works out to be about 3k DPS. It's just pointless. Focus. Taking some base damage can be good because it is multiplied up by the force, so we will take a base damage. They're almost even. I think force is slightly better, but it starts to get to diminishing returns, and then the damage gets multiplied up so much that that starts to become quite valuable. So we'll just take one there. We'll go for some crit bonus as well. We've got our first items on the floor. I think those grey chests are guaranteed to be greens, no matter what level you are. We stand in the heads. There's more attack speed. So just to show you that, the reason this is why we've taken the swordsman, you can see on the attack speed, we've got the proficient trait stance there, for plus 24%, and also plus 40% on the crit chance. So that's the only mark that will increase the damage of these balls on the sorceress. In fact, it's the only mark that can, it's the only base class that can increase the damage of the balls. Aside from the Sage, but I didn't want to do a Sage build. I haven't done a 20 plus with Sorceress yet, and this seemed like the right build to do it with, because who doesn't love a lightning lady with big balls? I've heard they're all the rage in Bangkok. Anyway, we digress, and we should focus on the task at hand. We're starting to get items, but we are nowhere near the level where we should be picking them up, so we shall continue to bash the heads. We're on Agony 3. We're very, very stable, but if we take the gloves off, we can instantly drop, which is fine. We might want to do that at some point, because these heads will die about Agony, coming up to Agony 5. Depends where we stand and what we do, but I don't really want to stand still and risk picking up items from bosses, so we're going to not do that. Do we want the base damage here? We definitely want 3. I think we take the attack speed. Okay, let's... Yeah, we memories you and you. Let me take you. Then we go pick up a book. We get butterfly swing for double the ball action, and now we should have many balls going in all the directions. We go for the base attack speed non-tinctured. Get this up quite a lot. Yep, doubles it. Then we go for the base range and angle size, because that gets them going off more on the horizontal. That's why we tinctured one of those earlier. We can get them going... If you tincture all of them, you can get them basically going sideways, but we want to get lots of damage on them, right? Speaking of, let's start getting our own base damage up. And we're almost at the point where we can start considering picking up items. Get some main damage. Doesn't matter there. There are now a few knocking around. There's at least 4. I don't know why everything just went dark there. And as you can see now, our damage really has gone through the roof here. We're coming up to that level 60 for our final dedications very soon. It's the high XP wave, so it will probably be on this wave. We should see if we can start knocking out these heads. Might be able to do it before we hit Agony 5 and get a full respawn. So we're going to take the Force. I think our multi-strike's quite good. We can normally get this to about 3 while maximising force. We're at 1.76 at the moment. We will take some base multi-strike. But we've got more items being dropped, which is good. These heads start to break, they will give us huge experience. but I don't think they're going to break yet. But we can stand here and try. You can see our War Chief's visor, the percentage is just going up, up, up. We will be replacing this with a different one, hopefully, providing we get the items from the chests. There's a lot of chests lurking around, so... Have to see. Don't let the bosses stand on us, though, because we don't want to automatically pick up their items just yet. We want to try and wait till about... We want to try and wait, really, till 70, I think, for maximum chance. But I think I did it 60 last time, and everything I got was... purple. So we shall try. We are now level 60. Let's go start picking stuff up. What do we get first? We got 150% crit chance ring. Let's just grab that. That's going to be a solid damage increase. What's in the next box? Base health? No, we don't want that. We want the 60% damage melee. Base crit bonus is the highest damage there. What have we got here? We've got... We could take the boots, but I don't really care about the boots so much. I'd rather... Huge, huge. This is massive damage. So this gives us just damage. This gives us crit bonus and crit damage. So we were dealing about 50k a hit. We're now dealing 100k a hit already. This is 8 minutes in. We don't really care about this. I'm actually just going to take... I'm just going to take it. We don't... It doesn't really matter. They all affect a weapon that we're not really caring about. We're going to do another reroll here. If it really wants us to take the boots, we'll just take them. Not necessary, but at least they won't appear again. Nope, we don't want those. Or those. We want the visor or another ring. Right, 60% damage on the melee. It does reduce the range a bit, but again, we've just gone from... Now gone up to 120,000 damage. Crit. 112,000, sorry. Here we will wait for the base force. In fact, we'll just drink one of these and see if we can see it. No, okay, crit bonus it is. Let's go continue to pick up items. Base force. Okay. Multi-strike it is. So this will definitely be a green item. Guaranteed. Always green. However, there's some other items around. Or is it the right one? Okay, but it is just more force. We'll take just the more force. We're fine with that. Force and damage would have been better. Some more base force. But we might be able to get the other visor. We don't want the physical blast one. It will ruin the aesthetic. It's a shame. We'll just turn that into mulch. Should have saved our rerolls for the yellow chests, because they're now guaranteed to give us 3 purple items at this level, which is... certainly a thing. Are there any more chests? Yeah, there are. Well, let's go keep grabbing chests. We might be able to kill these heads and force a respawn without... Let's see if we can do that first. This is fine. Neither of the heads breaking yet. Yeah, I think one of them just broke. Here we want the attack speed physical. We'll be able to take transfixion soon as well. Right, okay. That base multi-strike, it feels like it really needs a tincture. We can also grab this base damage and still have... Right, yeah. Wait, we don't need to tincture it yet. Let's take the attack speed physical while it's there. The heads are breaking, that's why we just got like, that huge boost of experience. And this one, it's the Morning Stars are melee and projectile, so we don't want either of the ethereal shifts, so we should grab the multi-strike. And then we should tincture our other multi-strike. And now we should have loads of balls going out. Now the heads should just break. Just, maybe. Yep, there they go. Giving us an absolute ton of levels. Right, just hit Agony 5, so hopefully we got a respawn of some heads, but we might have to prematurely end ourselves soon. So we want to make sure we've got all of the Morningstar stuff here for a level up, and then once we've got that, we can go and grab Transfixion. So we want to Memories U as well. Hopefully our next level we get There we go. Right, so we're going to just grab you. I think we're going to tincture the base force. So now we'll tincture our base force. Some more base attack speed, some more range and angle size. Now we should have basically these things going off screen. And if we run low on heads, which we are starting to kind of run low on heads, we will take off our gloves and take a quick nap in the dirt, and then we'll get some more heads back. But now we can also grab transfixion. See it? Well, no, you'll just experience then. I think all the heads are dying again. Right, transfixion. Effect on hit chance. You can make everything do more damage. More attack speed, please. More effect on hit chance. Then we can grab 10% extra damage from them instead of 5. More chance of fragile, making things take even more damage. And I think we should take our gloves off and get some more heads now. So let's do that. When we take our gloves off, health rapidly drops. Don't get particularly long to react, but there we go. And we're stable again. Gloves doing all the work they need to do, and now we should get a new wave of heads. So we can do even more damage. What this is all about, this is how much damage can we actually do in a run now that the blood catcher is gone, and I think this is the build for it. If you guys have got any changes you think might work for it, do let me know in the comments. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to also maybe give it a like, it really helps. And if you're not subscribed yet, maybe hit that subscribe button. We've just hit 2,000, it's been awesome growing this channel, I never thought it'd get this far, and thank you for all of the support, everyone. It's been amazing. Thank you. Anyway, back to the heads. We're doing heads. We should probably go and try and pick up some more items as well. See if we get ourselves some extra damage. Shame. We could take another crit ring and see if it gives us more chance. Let's have a look. So at the moment we're hitting fairly consistently for about 2,000. If I in you, take you off and put that on. Do we start hitting for more? No, slightly less. That's fine. At least we won't see it again as a drop. We can just focus on getting some more levels. So we will kill these heads again, probably about the time we get back to Agony 5. But we can take off the ring, take off the gloves once more for more heads. You can see we're already doing 15 million damage with this thing, and this isn't even final form yet. Hopefully we get to final form. Need a different visor, although this one is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just the one that gives extra damage seems to scale you up a little bit more. You start to favour a bit of damage around this point. But let's see what we can get. We don't need... Oh, we need the heads to die for more massive experience. That's actually what we need. Right, attack speed, your job is just to affect things. Nope. Your experience. Hang on. What do I want on it? It is crippling. It might be crippling cuts I even want. I can't remember. Whoops. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. It's like, I don't want things to get slow. I want them to be right in my face all the time. Oh well. At least we got a bunch of levels. I am aware there's books just below us. And we are going to go and see the books. Oh my god, it's only offering painful incision from every scroll. There we go. There we go. We made it, guys. We made it. Yep. More fragile chance, please. Oh, there's more items. Because even the bosses are just dying off screen. Oh no. Don't worry, there's still time for more. Have we killed all the heads again? Surely not. Oh no, they're slowly coming back in. Fine. We can definitely kill them again. That's a for sure. Currently doing 17 million DPS. And rising. Because that is going up so fast. The War Chief's visor scaling up so fast. It's supposed to... It gets diminishing returns at 100%. We get another crit bonus ring. Are we hitting for 500,000? We are hitting for 500,000. I think we wait for the multi-strike there. That's the power of transfixion, scaling up our damage even higher. All its stacks. Yeah, when these heads go, we'll take off the gloves again. Just so we can keep the heads around, so that we can keep doing lots and lots of damage to keep scaling the War Chief's visor. If we can get the other War Chief's visor as well, that'll be like premium. And if we can get a crit ring, that'll be premium. We don't need any more defenses, we don't care about them. We are perfectly fine just the way we are. I think heads just started going down. Yeah. There they go. For the second time. I haven't had a build that's been able to kill multiple heads since the 63 billion damage blood catcher with the old style blood catcher, so this is going well. Strong build. I don't know what the Sorceress actually adds to it. I just hadn't done a build with the Sorceress, so I thought, well, you know. And then Rome. I've also been in the wrong place the whole time, haven't I? I have. I was playing DRGS. Well, it's just getting to the exciting bit anyway. Until this point, there was not much happening down there. But now we've got the build fully online. All skills unlocked. There we go, we'll be able to take our gloves off once more very soon. 19 million damage. We can get higher. Oh, prod on something. Break. So, a couple more heads to go down. We'll get fresh wave in. I want to make sure there's maximum heads. They should go down in the next 8 seconds, I think. Mine some more items. Although 725% force. Let's have a look at our force multiplier. Yeah, 27 times force multiplier. That's pretty good. Four heads left. Aha, 4 head. 3 heads. It's going to be that headless experience we all know and love. If I stand like on them, they'll die much faster. But they also get knocked back everywhere. There we go, right. Come on. Down you pop. Oh, he'll die while we're still in Agony 4. And a new one will appear anyway. Let's take off the gloves. Gloves are off now, guys. I think he just died. Be quick on that escape, because things can still hit you. And actually, if you're just surrounded by ghosts, that's really scary, because you can't hit them to get stacks. Right, come on. What have we got? These are not the things that we want. Right. We should get a brand new set of heads. Which is what this was all about. See if we can push up to that 25 million DPS. It's got to be reachable. How much damage have we actually done? We're already on 6 billion damage. Quite a lot. only we can get the other visor. Although I don't even know if we need it. We are still hitting for all, like 500,000. Yeah, 500,000 sometimes. And that's with the actual balls themselves. I might not need it. Fresh set of heads. They're all going to definitely die again. We can't get another set though. We kind of need these ones to last us for the last 5 minutes. I don't think they will. I think they'll last us for about 3. Up to 779% on the War Chief visor. And look how fast, look how huge the heals are from the bloodstained wrappings. It just jumps up to 245. So here you go, fine. A head just die? No. Not at all. There's no items back there. That's annoying. A bunch of scrolls we can use to grab more levels, though. Grab more block strength, which we don't care about. 103% force. What's our multiplier up to? 28.97. Multi-strike's 2.85. Base damage, crit chance, and crit bonus all very high. And pretty decent ball coverage. 23 million DPS. Let's go. Come on. We got it. That's 25 million. We just need the heads to still be up during the big juicy wave. Damage only goes up because the War Chief's visor just keeps getting better. That just gives us damage multiplier. I don't know if the head's going to last for another 2 minutes though. I really don't. Much experience is just everywhere. Preposterous. Here, would you like some levels? Oh, sure. Sounds lovely, thank you. Yeah, I know the head's going. Going again. 23 million damage. We probably won't get higher than that then if the heads are starting to break. They're an integral part of doing serious DPS. So this build is capable, I think, of about 25 million. We're definitely going to hit over 10 billion damage done. We got our damage number up high, fast. And then it's just remained high. And you can tell from how much experience we've got. This is not a normal number of levels to get on a non-Sage character. And it's because of how many times we've broken the heads. They really are where the experience is. Well, you saw us jump from, I think it was like 60 to 84 when we broke the first round of heads. It was something like that. Someone can fact check me in the comments. It might be fake news. I think our DPS number's gone up a little bit. Yeah, when a head, let's see if we can notice when a head dies. Oh, I think one did. You only get about 4,000 experience points from one, which now feels like absolutely nothing, but earlier that felt like everything. Oh no, it's a scroll. Boo. I think what we're going to see is how fast this can kill bosses. On Torment 21. This is a proper shard farming build for doing maps instead of vaults for sure. It's really, really easy. You don't even have to, you know, take the gloves off and take a dirt nap. You can just AFK and go and make lunch or something. Run an auto clicker and just keep selecting the top thing. As soon as you get to level 80. Let's go pick up these scrolls before the bosses spawn. So we can see what level we get to. Don't need abilities. All we need is XP to see if we can get to that level. I don't know. Is that it? Is that all there was? No. 135. Pretty decent max level. We want to try and not get hit by the ghosts. Now there's no heads around the perma healers. I got level 136. So here are the bosses, and then you go stand on them, and then they all cease to exist. So this build does absolutely crazy numbers. Look at that. 12 billion damage with the Morning Star. Didn't even get to full form. You can get more damage if you get another copper ring. This or the... We got 884%. And the Duelist Spark giving crit bonus and crit chance is crazy. If we look at the final stats on the Morning Star, 919 damage there. 340% crit chance, so 3.5 times. So it was quite often doing 1,600% damage. It was getting multiplied by 30.48 times. Yeah. And it would pierce everything. Yeah. Good build. Very fun. Looks very silly. As well. But there we go. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed this build showcase, guys. There you go. 12 billion damage. That's the highest damage I've done since Bloodcatcher. In fact, that's the first time I've seen... How many digits is that? 11 digits since Bloodcatcher. It's still 51 billion damage less, though. Crazy. Guys, let's catch you in the next video. Have a good one.